we've already talked about the product of a power. Now let's talk about the power of a power. This means when you raise a power to another power. And it says to find a power of a power, all we need to do is multiply the exponents together. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example of this. We've got 2 to the third power raised to the second power, then all of that raised to the fourth power. So let's take a look at what we can do with this first power to power. Remember, it says to multiply, so we're going to have 2 to the 3 times 2 power raised to the fourth. So we're still working our way out of these parentheses like we would with any other set of parentheses. So on this one, we're going to simplify that, so that would be 2 to the 6th power raised to the fourth power. Again, we're going to follow our power of power rule, which says if the bases are the same, we're going to multiply. So here we take that and we have 2 to the 6 times 4 power. So when we simplify that, we've got 2 to the 24th power, or if we wanted to work it out, it would be 16,777,216. But for our purposes today, we're going to stop right here. Okay? Let's take a look at a couple of examples on this. First one, we have 2 to the 2nd power raised to the 2nd power, then all of that raised to the 4th power. So when we take a look at that, the first one we're going to have 2 to the 2 times 2 power, and that's going to be raised to the 4th power. So our next step would be to go ahead and simplify this. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, so that's 2 to the 4th power, and all of that raised to the 4th power. So if we think about what's really going on here according to our rule, that's 2 to the 4 times 4 power. When we simplify that, we get 2 to the 16th power. Okay. Next example is over here. It's 3 to the 2nd raised to the 3rd, and then all of that raised to the 2nd. So our first step is going to be taking 3 to the 2 times 3 power. Okay, well, 2 times 3 is 6, so now we have 3 to the 6th power, and we're going to raise that to the 2nd power. If we follow our rules for powers of powers, we know that that's 3 to the 6 times 2 power, which will equal 3 to the 12th